Hello, we are asked to differentiate the function y is equals to 1 over root x from the first principle. So we start. The given problem is y is equals to 1 over root x. So let's call that one equation 1. And now let's increase the variable x and y. So by changing y to y and changing x to x. So that is root x plus beta x. That forms equation what? Equation 2. Fine. Okay, we have increased equation 1 with respect to x and y. So y, this has increased to y plus changing y, and this has increased to x plus changing x. So now we say subtract equation 1 from 2. Now we subtract equation 1 from 2, so we have we are going to have y plus changing y minus y, the left hand side there, is equal to 1 over root x plus beta x minus 1 over root x. Fine. So minus y and plus y cancelled. So this one leads us to what? Changing y is equal to 1 all over root x plus changing x minus 1 over root x. Beautiful. So what is the next thing now? Just find the LCM of this. So you have changing y is now equal to the LCM root x into root x plus beta x. So this cancelling this, you are left with this root x times 1 root x, then minus, you have to open one bracket there. This cancelling this, you are left with this. Okay, I hope you understand. Root x plus beta x times 1 root x plus beta x. You can close the bracket like that. Okay, so now how do we go about this? We have to rationalize. Why? Because we're having irrational sort. Root here, in fact root everywhere. So now say rationalize by the conjugate of the numerator, which is what? Over root x minus root x plus beta x. That is the conjugate of numerator. We can't use denominator here. It will be proper to use the one, we are using the one that has a separation of sign. So if we use this, this is just a product of two functions, but we use the one that has separation of functions with sign minus. So in that case, what is the conjugate of numerator? Let's go there. So the conjugate of our numerator now. So we continue to clean so that we don't lose out. So changing y now. Hope we are getting that. Okay. Let's rewrite that. Changing y is now equal to root x minus root x plus changing x all over, we are working on this, root x into root x plus changing x, then multiply by the conjugate. And what's the conjugate of this? That's root x plus changing x all over root x plus changing x, because the conjugate will now change. The sign of this will change to plus. So that's the essence of that, is just to eliminate the complex square root there. Okay, so by the time we do that now, what do we have? Without wasting our time, we have changing y now. You observe that the only difference is just that this is minus, this is plus. So they are just like difference of 2 squared. So root x times root x now become x, minus times plus become minus. Then the whole of this now multiply by the whole of it. They are the same thing. Just open the bracket and write x plus changing x all over. Yes, because root multiply root, the cancels. Once what they have inside the root are the same. Now you write this. Root x into root x plus changing x. You can have this of root x plus, you extend this like this. Yes. Root x plus changing x. Good. Okay, because when you use this one to multiply, to expand that, to open the bracket up. So now, what next? Let's look at what next now. So this will not be equal to x minus x is cancelled, then it will be minus times delta x. That's minus delta x all over. Now, multiplying this by this, root x times root x, you have what? X. You'll be left with this, abi? Root x plus change in x, good. Now, we are done with this now. It now remains this and this. This and these are the same. So plus x plus delta x root x. Yes, I hope you understand what I did there. Because root x plus delta x times root x plus delta x, the root sign will disappear. It will remain what? X plus delta x. Then multiply by the root x outside. So now let's divide through. Let's say divide through by delta x gives you have what? Delta y all over delta x now is equal to, when you divide through now, that means you want to say divided by delta x all over 1. So it now change to what? Minus delta x all over x delta x plus delta x, and the square root of delta x plus, don't forget this is covering this, plus x plus delta x, the square root of delta derivative of x times 1 over delta x. Yes, because it will change. That time will change. Okay, I hope you understand. All right. This will now cancel this there. Okay, so now have what? Delta y all over delta x as changing y over changing x is equal to minus 1 all over. Yes, what do you have here? X root x plus delta x, or changing x, plus x plus changing x, you can call it delta, still allowed, root x. Fine. Now we take limits of delta y over delta x, or changing y over changing x. Let's take limits now. Let's take limits. Taking limit limit as delta x tends to 0. That statement alone will change delta y over delta x to dy dx. Anytime you take your limit, delta y and delta x change immediately to what? Dy dx. So we have what? Limit as delta x tends to 0 of the expression here of minus 1 all over x, root x plus delta x plus x plus delta x root x. I want to take the limit of that. Taking that limit, so what do we have? In the course of taking that limit, let's write it properly. So we now have this one now change to dy dx. It should no longer be delta y over delta x, or changing y over changing x. It will now change to what? Dy dx, because you have taken the limit of delta x to tends to 0. Okay, is now equal to minus 1 all over x into root x plus 0, fine, then plus x plus 0 into root x. So wherever you see delta x, you write 0. That's the meaning of taking limits, taking delta x tends to 0, the limit of delta x tends to 0. So we have, therefore, dy dx is equal to minus 1 all over x root x, because root x plus 0 is root x, plus x plus 0 is x multiplied by root x. So that's minus 1 all over x root x plus x root x. How many? 2x root x. Okay, so you can leave the answer like this, or you write it you can write it, or, you know, this minus 1 all over 2x times x raised to power half, because this root x is x raised to power half. So which is the same thing as minus 1 all over 2 x raised to power x raised to power, this is x to power 1 times x raised to power half. So according to law of indices, 1 plus half is what? 3 all over 2. So you can also leave it like this. It's still correct. It's still correct. Or you can write it out as minus 1 over 2 x raised to power minus 3 over 2. Yes. That is, by the time this x raised to power 3 over 2 comes up, it will take a negative exponent. So the answer is now what? The dy dx now is either this, or this. So bye.